For those that hold less than 1,000 XRP and live check to check, what's the best route to maintain growing wealth for future generations to be well off? What I would say is, and this is true for no matter how much XRP you have, or whatever digital asset, or whatever investment you've made, the families that have generational wealth, somebody planted seeds for trees that they never planned to sit under. Okay. That sounds like an old Chinese proverb, and I don't mean it to sound that way, but it's a good analogy. You planting seeds that other people will get to enjoy, maybe not even you, right? So you bought 500 XRP, you bought 1,000 XRP. It's going to take a while for that to get to a high enough price where that's a meaningful, like, generational wealth. I consider like more than 20 million or 50 million generational wealth. If you have less than that, it's difficult to live a nice lifestyle yourself and still be able to pass that on, especially if the dollar is going to continue to inflate at the rate that it is. I think that that's going to get shored up. That's a different conversation. But as constraints sit today, future generations are going to need a lot of money in order to be well off or be afforded opportunities. So, to have $20 million, let's say you had 200 XRP. I think you need $100,000 XRP to have 20 million bucks. That's a ways off. Like, I hate to say it, but I think 2032, 2030, 2032, somewhere in there. So it's not that far in the future, 10 years, somewhere in there for $100,000 XRP. But I don't know where you're at in your career. You may be older. And so that still may be meaningful for you. And you might be able to use that and participate in that wealth during your lifetime. But it's kind of a set it, forget it, plant the seed and don't think about it type thing. Put it on a cold storage wallet, hold it, have continuity, have it in your will, have the seed phrases somewhere that your, family can get to it if they need to. If you've got, 5, 6, 7 figures in XRP, cool. I think $100 XRP is going to change a lot of people's lives. $1,000 XRP is going to change a lot more people's lives. But, if you're in that bracket that's less than 1,000 XRP, it's just going to take longer for you. And I would look at it like, this is a seed I'm planting that I don't ever even plan to sit under in my lifetime for this tree or for it to bear fruit for me. I'm planting it for my kids and my kids' kids and my kids' kids' kids. And that's the way I would view that investment. It would just be on a much longer time horizon.